Hello, everyone. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. Earlier on today, I watched West Ham 1, Burnley 1, a game that was just so frustrating. So frustrating. Uh, where do I start? Let's start off at the beginning. We come out of traps and we was up for it from minute one, and Joe Bowen had a good chance, and we looked very, very good. But then the injury to Ashley Westwood just derailed us completely, killed us. And I hope he gets well soon. Like, that injury looks horrific, to say the least. And yeah, it just literally ripped us apart in that first half. Obviously, we had two incidents with fans in the ground that were needing medical attention, which I hope for their sake they are feeling better and they're well. And yeah, obviously Ashley Westwood goes and does what he does. I think it's an ankle, break or a twist of an ankle or whatever it is. But yeah, Vlasic wasn't looking too good, and he was crying, and yeah, he was deeply disturbed by what had happened. Then after that, we go and concede a goal, and we defensively we was all over the place. Fabianski today was absolutely shocking, and he's the reason why I don't want to see him number one next year. I want to see him number two and Ario number one. And then to furthermore, Fab decides to give away a penalty, which makes it even better. But luckily, Maxwell Cornet, I think his name is, puts it wide. For me, it's a blatant penalty. It's poor from him. It's poor from the defence. Ben does well to let him go. And let's be honest, we deserve to be at least 2-0 down at half time, but we got away with it. Second half, we come out and we completely dominated. We was in their box, we was camped in their half. We was trying. Souček tried. Antonio, I'll get onto him shortly. Bowen had a go. They all had a go towards the end. And eventually, Thomas Souček managed to scramble the ball over the line and basically get us to 1-0. And then the game sort of is like on a knife edge then. Burnley are coming forward trying to win it. We're trying to win it. And a ball from Bowen into Antonio, 1-on-1 in the 89th minute. And he just does what Antonio does. Nothing. And people will love this man for what he's done. He's done great things. But I'm sorry, next season, I don't want to see him at the club. Like, not so much at the club. That's a wrong choice of word. I want to see him at the club. I don't want to see him first choice. At the end of the day, people will say Nick Pope is a great save, but if that's a top-class striker, that's in the back of the net. It really, really is. If that's Joe Bowen in that position, that's in the back of the net. No problems. And it ends up filtering out into a 1-1 draw. Am I disappointed? Yeah, we didn't lose the game. Could we have done better? Of course we could have done. I think the first half was just a killer in all aspects. I think, like, with the fans getting ill, with Ashley Westwood doing what he done and everything, it was just stop-start, and it was just relentless in the first half. Like, the first half seemed to go on forever. The second half, I've got to give them their due. They come out, they gave it a really, really good go. And eventually, they got their rewards, but it wasn't enough, and it's a point gained at the LS. I don't know how to summarise this one to sort of give it, because this is going to be a quick video for me today because I feel absolutely rough. But for me, today was a missed opportunity yet again. Like, I wasn't as angry as I was last week. I thought last week we was absolutely horrendous. At least this week we had a bit of effort and we was trying to do something today. And eventually we got our reward. But for me, like, we're 7th now in the league, and we just keep blowing and blowing and blowing this situation. The worry for me is that if we put all our eggs in one basket with Europa and it don't work out, we could end up with nothing. And that is no joke. So for me, it's a point gained. I think next week against Chelsea, we're going to have to turn up and do something there. But we need 3 points from somewhere. Like, we can't buy a win in the Prem, which is a major concern. But I tried to leave it on a positive. Dawson, for how good he was the other day, he was a bit hit and miss, but he's still reliable. Declan Rice, as always, top draw. Diop, hot and cold today for me. Very hot and cold. 1 minute you do something good. Then 1 minute you do something absolutely horrendous. I'll get to your comments shortly before I wrap up, because, as I say, this is only going to be a quick video. So it's a point gained. Burnley are fighting for their lives. We've got to respect the point, and we move on to Chelsea, which is at Stamford Bridge next Sunday. Let's get to your comments. So look, Jazza says not clinical enough. Totally agree, mate. Get a striker in the ranks. Who knows where the back of the net is? And listen, you can praise Antonio up to the hill and say he does this, he does that. One thing he don't do is score goals no more. That's one thing he don't. As a striker, that's what we need him to do. We can't keep relying on our defensive midfielder, our centre half to keep chipping in with goals at the end of the day. Can we find a striker who does what Antonio does but also scores goals? No point getting a striker if his overall play is like Haller. One man, mate, Ivan Toney. I've said it for a long time. Sits in Brentford. Good player. He scores goals. He makes goals. He's young. He's the man for me, Chezza. Hi, everyone. Hope all is well. Nick Pope, man and match, in my opinion. Come on, your hands. Yeah, Nick was good today. He was good. Was he man of the match? Yeah, he kept him in the game. Obviously, Diop does that header. It's a great save. It really, really is. But we should have put them to the sword, really. I think the first half killed us a little bit. But with everything what had happened, I think we just could not get up for the first half. We was waiting for the first half to end to come in and reassess. And in one way, we was lucky to get out with just a one. A point gained or 2 points lost, James. If you had said that to me at half time, and someone said you're going to get a point at this game, or took the point happily, if you had said that last 10 minutes of the game when we're pushing and probing and trying, then it's 2 points lost. So for me, I'm going to say it's a point gained. We could have easily lost the game in the first half. We was all over the place in the first half. And this is a worry, like, yet again, rotation with Moyes. He changes one player today. Well, or no, not just one player. He changes Cresswell, he changes Fab, and he changes Vlasic. Should have been more than that, really, especially after Thursday, sorry. So, yeah. Ben Johnson was poor. I would have put Cafal on at half time. I totally agree. Respect the point. We go against West Ham. We will probably beat Chelsea. Get well soon. Yeah, I totally agree, Dave. I really, really do. It's a game that we're going to have to be up for. Like, they're currently 2-0 up against Palace in the FA Cup. And for me, like, Moyes is playing a dangerous game here in regards of mucking about. Like, he should just, if he's going to go for the Europa League, make sure he rests all the players. Like, because you just see today what happened with Ashley Westwood. The man gets injured. He's out for the season now. Like, he's gone. And this could be, like, I don't want this to happen to a Jared Bowen, Declan Rice, for instance. Because if it happens to them two, then it's good night Vienna for us. Because I think they are so key. Furthermore, when I look at us now, I think top six. I think we're going to finish seventh. If I'm honest, I think Wolves are. Like, I think if we finish above Wolves, we finish seventh. Simple as that. I just don't think. I think we've given away too many points, and the next two games really, Chelsea away and Arsenal at home. We need to really win both. Like, and if we're knowing us, we'll probably get a draw at Chelsea and a win against Arsenal. So it's going to be interesting. It really, really is. Right. I'm off to Stamford Bridge next week. We'll be big with Wolves potentially breathing down our necks. Yeah, I agree. Also, like, Wolves are there, but I think Wolves are they're massively inconsistent. The only problem is with us is the Eintracht Frankfurt game is massive now, because if we win that and we get to the final, I think none of the fan base will care where West Ham finish. Like, if we get to a final of Europa League, then I don't think we can finish ninth. And I don't think any of the fan base would care. And then it's all on that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a point game today. But as a top team fighting for top six, we should be taking Burnley apart, really, especially with no manager. Like, they turned up today and they was on it, like new manager bounce, so to speak. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I thought I'd just make a quick 10-minute video. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Please like the video. Please do subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way. It really helps me out greatly. I'll be back again during the week to do another video talking possibly about Chelsea. Hopefully getting a Chelsea fan on who I know if he's about. And, yeah, like, it's a point gained. Frustrating day at the LS, but we move on. Anyway, enjoy your Easter Sunday. All the best. And bye for now.